morning, guys, and happy Monday. We have made it to the car. It is a rainy, gloomy Monday. And you know what? I can't wait for until I don't have to get out in this mess if I don't want to. So, anyway, I hope that you all had a great weekend. Mine was good. We didn't have Athena this weekend, so that was the only negative thing. However, we were super productive. I filmed 3 videos on Saturday. We meant to film our Q&A Saturday night, but it did not happen because by the time that we did all of that, I did not get to edit at all during the day Saturday. And I kind of usually do a little bit and kind of get my video pulled together that's going up on Sunday. And then we woke up at the last minute and we made it to church, which felt great. And then we just went to eat at the Mexican restaurant and came home. But I had so much editing to do, I wouldn't even turn the TV on until I got everything pulled together. And then we watched, we watched The Invisible Man. I don't know if y'all seen that or not. I know a lot of y'all don't like scary stuff or whatever, but it was really good. I liked it. We watched that on HBO Max or whatever it is. But yeah, so that was kind of our Saturday night. But I got my Louis Vuitton bag video filmed Saturday. I got my Amazon clothing haul video filmed. So hopefully all of that will be up and y'all will have seen it before you see this video. That's one weird thing about YouTube. I forget the timeline of everything. Everything's always kind of a little bit pushed back from the time that I do it to the time that y'all see it. But Sunday we did our normal meal prep as usual. And I always do all of my laundry on Sunday. Sunday has just been my laundry day for a long time. And then we also gave the dogs a bath. So that was good. I tried out, which I don't know if I showed or not, but I got them some Paul Mitchell dog shampoo and conditioner and a detangling spray. So we tried that out on them and it smelled really good because it had a lavender scent to it. Well, I think the detangling spray and maybe the shampoo had the lavender scent. I think the conditioner was an oatmeal one or something, but got them freshened up a little bit. They do go to the groomers, but we do have to bathe them in between because y'all know dogs get stinky, especially Ozzy. Sophie hardly ever stinks. Ozzy always stinks. I don't know if it's just the difference in being a boy or a girl, but yeah, that's always an ordeal giving them a bath because I'd like to dry. Charlie bathes them. Charlie and I kind of do everything as a team. We kind of divide and conquer, if that makes sense, which I think is a good thing. But what he does is he bathes them and then I brush and dry their hair, which actually takes longer than giving them a bath because I want them fully dried. I have found from having Maltese and Shih Tzu type dogs, they smell better overall. If you just let them air dry, to me, sometimes they still have that wet dog smell, I guess. Not exactly sure if that's, oh no, I don't want to go over there, there's a bus. Not exactly sure if that's an accurate description, but sometimes they have a funky smell to them if you let them air dry, in my opinion. So I do like to dry their hair. Sophie does better with it, but Ozzy cannot stand it. He almost knocked me down. I had him on the sink in the front bathroom and he pushes so hard against my body trying to avoid the hairdryer that he literally almost knocked me down. He's really strong. He's supposed to be 100% Maltese, but I don't really think that he is because my other little Maltese was this tiny little petite dog, but Ozzy is all muscle. So it was very difficult to dry his hair, but I finally got it done. I got it dry enough. I wasn't going to give up, so then we also had to do it's time for Charlie's open enrollment for work, and so we went through and did all of that on the computer. And then it was I had to import all of my footage for all of my videos, and what I kind of do to organize everything is I just make a folder for each video, and then I just move all of the pictures and clips and everything into that folder for the video, and then I try to go ahead and import it all into iMovie, which is what I use right now to edit all of my videos. I'll go ahead and import it into iMovie just to go ahead and get it in there, and that just kind of helps me throughout the week. So literally worked all day long yesterday. I did get a nap on Saturday, even though I was super productive. But I started like filming like videos and stuff can kind of be a little exhausting. And so like after lunch, I had one more video to film, and then I was like, after this I'm done. Like I have to take a nap or I'm not going to be able to continue on for the day. And so I did get a nap in. We did oversleep because Charlie fell asleep too, and he normally doesn't. And so we woke up like at 4:30 and church is at 5. Well, I had to run back in there and change clothes, freshen up my hair and makeup slightly. It doesn't really get too messed up when I take a nap. And we made it, so that was a good thing. But that was my weekend in a nutshell, which y'all will see all of that again before this. But anywho, oh, I am carrying my new Louis Vuitton. She's sitting over here beside me. Although, I will say that I carried it for the first time Saturday, and I felt like I was carrying like a newborn baby with me, which I know sounds stupid. And the only thing we did was go to church and go eat. But I usually always have to get up and go to the bathroom during church. And like the way our church does communion at the end is everybody just gets up and goes to a table and gets it, which Charlie always gets up and goes and gets it. And I always just kind of sit, you know, with our stuff. But I told him because I knew that he was kind of on the last part, but our preacher will kind of go on and on and on, you know, there at the end. So I felt like it was a good time for me to go to the bathroom. I was like, do not get up and leave my purse sitting here, because I didn't want to carry my purse with me. He started laughing. He's like, I won't. So I hurried back. I made it in plenty of time. But then I'm like, and when I cleaned out my Michael Kors purse, that black one that I've been carrying literally forever, y'all, oh my God. I should have took a video of how nasty it was in the bottom. It was so dirty. Charlie took it outside and took like the vacuum cleaner or something and sucked all the dirt out of the bottom of it. That's how nasty it was. But I could not let the Louis Vuitton get that dirty. So we'll see. I'm going to try to take care of her. Of course, it's raining today. I'm like, it's raining. I don't want my bag to get wet. Like, I feel like I have this fragile thing. So we shall see if I get used to it. And again, once I'm not working, it won't be that big of an issue because I won't be going out and about every day. And I'm one of those people that does not mind. I love to actually be at home. I love my house. I just love to, like, you know, roam around the house, do things, film my videos, film my day, things like that. So for the most part, I will be at home. Now, I will run errands. I do plan on buying my own groceries because I'm going to be more on a budget, and I want to be able to, although there is two parts to that. Sometimes I can spend more when I go to the store, depending, and then sometimes I can spend less. But, you know, like I want to go places like Aldi, and I know that you can do like Instacart pickup through Aldi and everything. However, Aldi's produce especially is really hit or miss, and I'm pretty picky about it. And I may even go places like Save-A-Lot, because, fun fact, Charlie and I both used to work at Save-A-Lot, and so I don't really have any problem going there. Now, the one here in Murfreesboro I don't really like, but before I had this job, I was working in Laverne, which is about 15 or 20 minutes from my house, which actually this drive is 15 or 20 minutes, and it's only 7 miles from my house. But anyway, I got in the habit of stopping at the Save-A-Lot there on my way home some days if I needed to pick up groceries or whatever, because at that time I was doing like my cash envelopes, and we were really trying to be on a budget. And I told Charlie, I said, I know this sounds dumb, I said, but I may drive back to Save-A-Lot some to get some groceries, because I know that their food is fresh. Like I said, this was years ago when I worked there. Gosh, when did I leave there? 1998, I guess. So yeah, it's been a long time since I've worked at one. However, we do kind of know how they work. Charlie was a butcher at the Save-A-Lot for several years. So we know that their food and stuff is fresh and everything, and they adhere to all of the policies. I don't know if any of y'all shop at Save-A-Lots or have ever even been. And they do have some name brand products. You know, they get like certain items. So it can kind of be like an Aldi to an extent, to where they're going to have like their generic store brand, but then they will have some name brand things, just depending on what they can get and the prices for it. And it's usually cheaper, you know, than what you can get at the regular stores. So I have missed stopping by that Save-A-Lot since I haven't been, obviously, driving back and forth from Laverne. And even the Kroger, there's a Kroger literally right across the street there, and I like that Kroger better than the Kroger close to our house. So what I may do is, you know, like go, because I mean, there are certain things that I have to have certain name brands of, that I am brand specific, that I know that Save-A-Lot's not going to have. They're not going to have Boar's Head turkey. Now, when I quit my job, am I going to be eating sandwiches every day? Probably not. I probably will change it up a lot more for my lunches and everything. And probably even my breakfast to an extent. The bacon and eggs will always kind of be my primary go-to. But I do plan to kind of get back into the smoothies and things like that, and kind of adhere to that a little bit more. And that actually just reminded me of what I was going to bring up. And it's the new Weight Watchers plans that are coming out. The more I hear about it, the more I am slightly worried that everybody's points are going to be calculated differently, that there's not going to be like certain plans like right now where I'm on the blue plan, so anybody can calculate that, you know, anybody can take that and use it that's on the blue plan. Everything will be specific. Items will be calculated differently depending on the way you answer the questions or whatever. It's kind of the way that I understand it. So with that being said, I am slightly worried because I know everybody always wants me to provide Weight Watchers points, but I don't think that the points are going to be as universal as they are right now. It's like everybody on blue has the same points, everybody on green has the same points, everybody on purple has the same points, but I don't think it's going to be that way. So I probably am going to really start tracking macros and calories and just kind of provide maybe if I continue on with Weight Watchers, my meals and stuff aren't really going to change. My plan's not going to change. I'm still going to cook my 2 meals a week and do all of that stuff. But I guess I'm saying that to preface the fact that regardless of whatever diet that you're on, whether it's calorie counting, macro counting, probably not keto or low carb, because I'm really not into that anymore. I'm kind of over that life. I want my carbs. I want to live my life and be happy. But if you're on counting calories, macros, Weight Watchers points, whatever, you can do all of that with the same foods that I cook and show on my channel. Okay? And I know that a lot of people will say, oh, I can't afford Weight Watchers, I can't afford the app, which there is the iTrackBites app, and there is a free version to that. Also, MyFitnessPal, there is a free version to that. I've only ever used the free version of MyFitnessPal. There's also Spark People out there. There's several different ones. But if you want to count Weight Watchers points and you don't want to join Weight Watchers, go to iTrackBites. And my friend Roy, he is on the Better Balance plan on iTrackBites, and it is the same as the Blue Points. And with that being said, I could switch over to iTrackBites and just kind of, because I don't think that they will do away with the Better Balance plan. Like, they have lots of different plans on there from the previous Weight Watchers plans and everything. So if they keep the Better Balance plan, if I don't like the new program, then I may switch over to that. We shall see. We shall see how it all plays out. But I just think in general, for new people and people actually wanting to do Weight Watchers, the points are going to be different for everybody. So there's that. But I do want to encourage everybody to always plug in your own points on whichever app, tracker, however you are doing it. Do your own calculations. Don't just go by me. I make mistakes just like everybody else does. I've done it. and you know, miscalculated. That hummus I bought that time at Sam's Club, I still ain't got over that's 3 servings in that dang little cup. And somebody told me that, oh, by the way, that's more than 1 serving. You're eating like 6 points, not 2 points. What? Still mad about it, but lesson learned to check the serving size. But yeah, please, please, please find, even if you cannot afford anything. I know you all have a phone. I know you all have a smartphone, and there are free apps out there. And I also believe that the only way to truly be successful is to take ownership in your own weight loss journey. And by doing that, I believe that you need to not just eat exactly how I eat or whatever, figure out what you like. You can I kind of take some things from different people and use it in different ways and things. Like, I don't really follow a whole ton of Weight Watchers people. I like to follow like bodybuilders and people like that as well, and most of them count macros. But I can still take those meals and make them work within Weight Watchers. So anyway, there's that. I am at work. I'm going to get in here. I need to get my rain jacket. I need to put my camera in my backpack, all that, so it doesn't get wet. I will see y'all at lunchtime. Alrighty, everyone. It is lunchtime. I have my sandwich here for 4 points. This is just an Arnold's multi-grain roll. It's the only thing that counts points. Everything else on here is 0. It is boar's head turkey with lettuce, tomato, and mustard. And then I just have some of the Chobani non-fat Greek yogurt. There's nothing mixed in it, but when you dip the fruit in it, it makes it delicious. Try it. It's super yummy. So 4 points for my lunch today. Got me a fresh grape Crystal Light. If you know, you know. That's my favorite. And I am editing my Louis Vuitton bag unboxing. So this should not be a long video. I'm hoping to get it edited and up today. Today is Monday, so Monday was kind of a goal I put on myself. I also have to work on my weekly vlog if I'm going to get it up tomorrow. So we shall see how far I get if I get this done today. But I'm going to try for y'all. It'll be up by the time you see this video. Anyway, it won't really matter. But I'm going to eat, edit, and I will chat with y'all when I get home tonight. Hello everybody, it is Monday evening. I just got home a few minutes ago. This is going to be short and sweet because I have my whole weekly vlog video that I need to edit tonight, because at lunch today I went ahead and edited my Louis Vuitton unboxing so that I could have that go live. So things might be slightly out of order a little bit because I noticed that somebody commented on there, oh, you're definitely leaving your job. I knew you were thinking about it, which I kind of announced that in the weekly vlog that's going up tomorrow night. So it's really kind of like one day early, but everybody's been asking for that bag unboxing, and it was just like an 11 or 12 minute video. So I went ahead and got that done at lunch and uploaded it at work and everything, because that one was a pretty quick one to edit. But I do have to do the whole weekly vlog, and y'all know those are long. They're like an hour. Here's Mr. Nico. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to everybody? Oh, look at that face. Look at that little man. But we are having Mexican meatloaf, sweet potatoes, and veggies tonight. Mine is heating up. I'm going to get it plated up, and then I will show you my plate, and then I'm going to get my butt to work. All right, here is my plate. I have the Mexican meatloaf. That is 7 points. For both of those, they're 3 points each, but round up to 7. And then I have 5 ounces of the roasted sweet potatoes, and then the California blend veggies. So I'm going to count this as a 12-point dinner, which is kind of on the higher side, but I do have my cookies for dessert this week, and so I'll only have like 1 or 2 points for my cookies. And yeah, that will finish up my night, and I will try to remember to film my cookies later, hopefully. We shall see. I always forget to film dessert because I'm like sitting on the couch, I'm editing or whatever, and usually Charlie will come grab it for me. But I'll take my camera in there with me, and maybe I'll remember. All right, I'm going to go get busy. I've got so much to do. Good morning, guys, and happy Tuesday. I just wanted to show y'all my quick outfit, which is just this little black dress that came from Amazon, and you would have just seen it in my Amazon fall video. I don't know what it's going to be titled. It should come out sometime this week. We shall see what day it ends up. Either Wednesday or Friday is going to be the day, just kind of depending on the rest of my editing. But I'm just wearing these black booties with it, and yeah, it's super cute, super simple. It's just stretchy knit material that you just literally pull on over your head. The buttons are fake, so that's really comfy, nice. and loose and just the way I like it. So we are gonna head to work. Y'all have a lovely day. I am behind. It is 7:50 and everybody's got their treats. Everybody's happy. Puppies are up. Okay, I shall see y'all later. I have all my stuff here. And yeah, I gotta get my bacon and eggs together. But otherwise, I am together. So I will see y'all at lunch. Alrighty, it is lunchtime. I have my usual sandwich fruit yogurt. I'm gonna mix me up a fresh grape Crystal Light. And I am editing, same-o. I am gonna try to get my Amazon haul edited to where I can maybe put it up Wednesday, and then my grocery haul will go up on Thursday as normal. Lots of videos from me this week, so hope that y'all are enjoying that, and hopefully that will be, you know, more of what the future will hold is more videos. Love you guys. Talk to y'all later. Hello everyone. It is Tuesday evening. I just got home a little while ago. Made a little pit stop to Walgreens on the way home. Had to get a couple of things. There's Mr. Nico. He loves to just bump my arm. I mean, I'm trying to film here, buddy. He only wants the camera on himself. So I stopped at Walgreens and had to grab a couple of things and got Athena, well, one little toy for Halloween. I thought I need to get her a Halloween gift before she gets here this weekend. And I got her, well, I got 2 bags of Halloween candy. We don't really get a whole lot of trick-or-treaters, so I tried to get stuff that she would like so I can put some in her bag. Nico, I swear, this cat, y'all. Huh? Is it all about you, Nico? He's like, of course. Anyway, what was I saying? So you made me lose my train of thought. So yeah, so we don't get a whole lot of trick-or-treaters, but I got 2 bags of candy. One's like a bunch of chocolate stuff that I know that Charlie will eat, and one, of course, has like some sugar daddies and some suckers and stuff like that in it, and I'll put some of that in Athena's bag, but I need to like order her, I guess, a toy or something for her bag. And I really need to get her some pajamas because she doesn't have any that really fit her well here. So I'm going to try to get on Amazon tonight and see if I can order her, not Halloween pajamas because it'll be over with this weekend, but just some, you know, regular pajamas or something to wear here because she's getting taller and she's outgrowing everything. So need to do that. But I'm glad that I stopped there, and because I stopped to get myself some stuff, and then I saw all the Halloween candy and thought, heck, I need to get Athena something and get some candy for trick-or-treaters. I think last year we might have had a couple, but we live kind of on like a, it's not a busy road, but it's kind of like a cut-through road, and it doesn't have sidewalks and stuff, so it's not an easy road for people to like just walk and trick-or-treat on. So that's one reason we don't get a whole lot. But I want to be prepared just in case. And then if we have a bunch left over, Charlie will eat it. And if it's stuff that he doesn't want to eat, he can always take it to work and set it on his break room table. And those guys there will just eat it up in a day, usually. So tonight we are having, what is that meal? It's the chicken. Well, I've done forgot the name of it. I forgot what it's called.
You said it was like a...
It's the Chipotle chicken with rice and beans, right?
I think that's right.
Is there rice in there?
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm losing my mind or something today. So we have the Chipotle chicken with the rice and beans. I'm not going to replate it just because it's so much easier just to eat it in the little containers, honestly, especially like the beans. I don't want them to like spread all over the plate or anything. But let me flip you around here and show you my food. And then, you know, I got to get busy and do that editing. I got a bunch of videos going out for y'all this week, so I hope that y'all enjoy. Alrighty, here is my chicken and rice. It's actually really good. I did not use the Chipotle seasoning because it was $6 and something, and I didn't know if I would like it. So I just used the ancho chili powder and paprika in place of it, but I think it's good. And the black beans, we cut up, or Charlie diced up a fresh jalapeno that's in there, and just salt and pepper. I think that's about it, really, in the beans. What do you think about the dish?
It's good.
Yeah. Tonight's our second night eating it. It's the first time that y'all are seeing it, but we wanted to try it Sunday night while it was fresh. I usually like to do that on my new meals, just so that, you know, I know if I like it before it's like been reheated and stuff. So anywho, I'm gonna go eat, edit, and work, and I will check in with y'all later. Good morning, my beautiful gems. How are y'all doing today? I'm trying to get to where the sun is not blocking my face to say hello, how are you, and happy Wednesday, but the sun is just not my friend at 8 o'clock in the morning, or almost 8 o'clock in the morning. But I hope that y'all are having a great week so far. Mine is pretty good, I guess. I've been super sleepy. I don't know why. Every night after dinner, I have fell asleep on the couch. Well, Monday and Tuesday night. Monday night, I literally could not keep my eyes open. I think I slept for 2 hours from like, I don't know, 7:30 to 9:30 or something like that, and just kind of woke up on and off. And then last night I ended up just kind of passing out around 8:30 or so, and Charlie finally woke me up around 10 and was like, it's almost 10 o'clock, you have to get up and go to bed. And even when the alarm went off this morning, I was still so sleepy. I feel so sleep deprived. That's my number one goal when I'm not getting up and going to work, is to get 8 hours of sleep a night, because that's what my body needs. It really probably needs 8 to 9, but 8 is a good goal. Like if we go to bed around 10, then my goal is to get up around 6. So I think that will overall improve my health and my well-being and just the way I feel throughout the day and my energy throughout the day. Because going to bed at 10, usually I'm not going to sleep until like 10:30 or so by the time that I wash my face and do all of my stuff. And then, you know, I'll play on my phone a little bit. I'll try to respond to people. And yeah, so sometimes it's 10:30 or 11, and then I'm getting up at 3:30. So that is not good. We're going to change it though. It is time for a change. I hope that my battery doesn't die. I see that it's halfway, but sometimes this battery is tricky on this camera. It can look perfectly fine and look like I'm gonna have plenty of time, but it can go from 50% full to it's flashing in no time at all. Which ever since I messed my camera settings up, I think that I have it on like a higher setting now than what it was before. I probably need to lower it because it is really sucking the battery, and it did not do this before. What I've always done on Sunday nights, I always like export all my footage out of my memory cards and kind of get my camera ready for Monday morning. And I put a new memory card in. Like I've got 3 memory cards, so I just kind of rotate them for this camera, and I'll pick like the oldest one and clear out all of the data that's on it so that I have a fresh memory card, and I put a fresh battery in on Sunday nights, and it used to last all week long, no problems. But ever since my settings got messed up, I think I have it set on like high definition or something, but honestly I can't really tell a difference and watching back the video, so I definitely need to play with that and lower it again. But I just don't want to screw anything up, so I'm not good with the camera settings. I have to really sit and play with them. Charlie's really bad. Like if he has the camera, he will open and close the screen with his hand, which this is one that like flips out to the side, and no matter how many times I tell him to make sure you cut the camera off before you do that, he won't. And I'll hear tick, 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 you know, where he's like hitting the different settings on the screen because it's like a touch screen, and changing the settings. But I don't know what happened the last time, if it happened when I threw it in my purse, if it happened, you know, before that or what. But we got her back in a good spot right now, and I don't want to mess it up. That was my whole point on that. And hopefully, you know, I can take care of my cameras better when I'm not toting them around back and forth to work, because, you know, it gets thrown in my purse, I throw it in my backpack, all of that good stuff, and it's really not the best way to care for the cameras. And they're not cheap. This one wasn't overly expensive, but they're not cheap. I actually would almost like a smaller little vlogging camera to take around with me, like in stores and stuff, because this one is still pretty big. And I'm always embarrassed to pull it out. And that's one thing that I want to do is, you know, like get a lot of different little clips and stuff. Like if I'm browsing through TJ Maxx, and occasionally I will, and occasionally I will on my phone. But I really want like a good little vlogging camera. I want one to where the lens will like go in, to where the lens is protected. That's the problem, is this one, the lens is out. I mean, it's a pretty big lens, and so it would be nice to have something that's a little more compact, that's as good a quality. So I really need to research that. And I don't want to spend a ton of money on it either. So there's that. We shall see. And then we do have a bigger camera that always stays at home. It's one that we'll put on the tripod. It's one I've had since way before I ever decided to do a YouTube channel. Really just to photograph the girls and stuff like that. So it's just like a big Canon DSLR. And I do like it. It works good and it's pretty good quality. Provide more calorie and macro information just for in general. I don't want to just be into Weight Watchers only content, I guess, because there's all different types of diets, and you know, people are on different types of diets that's in my Facebook group and that follow me and stuff like that. And even before I did Weight Watchers, I followed some Weight Watchers people. I follow a lot of bodybuilders and stuff too, and they always count macros. I mean, that's what they live and breathe by, is their macro calculations. And like I've stated before, I do feel like that is a more precise way to really control what you're eating to kind of get the best results, because I mean, you can count calories, but you know, you can also eat like all carbs, if that makes sense. So when you count macros, it is kind of based on calories, but then it's broken down between your proteins, your carbs, and your fats as to how many grams of each that you want. So that's kind of how that works. That's one thing that I do like about macro calculation. So we shall see. We shall see how this transitions. Everybody's asking my opinion. I don't know. I mean, I'm iffy about it. I'm kind of like, meh, I don't know. But then I'm like, you know, maybe it's time for a change. I mean, I think Weight Watchers has changed their plans every couple of years, forever. They always come out with a new plan. Sometimes I think it's because people kind of get stuck in a rut, and maybe they know that and know that, you know, they need to change things up to kind of make the members change things up. Because I'm a creature of habit. I'll literally eat the same thing every day. I mean, y'all see that, and I never get tired of it. I mean, eventually I might. It's kind of like my turkey sandwiches, for instance. It's not going to necessarily be my go-to lunch when I'm at home and I can fix other things, if that makes sense. One of my favorite meals that I've made has been that ground turkey zucchini skillet bowl. It was a Skinny Taste recipe, and I really like to eat stuff like that, like a bowl of something. So things like that I might try to prep for my lunches and stuff during the week. One of my favorite meals used to be, and this is back when I tracked macros, would be just to brown some ground beef. And I know I don't really eat ground beef anymore, but I would just brown ground beef and season it up really good, like with that Montreal steak seasoning, whatever you want to, salt, pepper, garlic salt. Lots of times I would get Charlie to do it. This was back before I was cooking, before I was doing WW, and literally just portion out the ground beef and have like a sweet potato with it, with just my spray butter and cinnamon that I would put on it. And to me, that was like a perfect little lunch. So you might see me bring back some ground beef, because I've really tried to avoid it. Mostly because I can have ground turkey for 0 points, and I might try it with ground turkey. We'll see. I do feel like beef inflames my body. I know that sounds weird, but anytime I eat beef, which I like it, I always feel inflamed the next day or two. I don't know. But yeah, so that'd probably be a better idea, is just to season up some of my ground turkey just like I do the beef, you know, with my cumin and my chili powder and all of that stuff. I've really gotten into seasonings a lot since doing WW. I used to never season my food like I do now, y'all. I mean, but I realized that eating like these no-fat meats and stuff like that are flavorless. You have to add a ton of flavor because they don't have that fat in there to give them that flavor. So, yeah, I'm all about some seasonings. Season me up. But So you might see me eat meals like that. You know, to me that's a perfect little meal, like some brown ground turkey. And what I used to like to do with the ground beef, what I would put as my little topping was just some of my no sugar added ketchup. Now I don't know what I would do on turkey. Like, I don't really see wanting to eat ketchup on the turkey. But, you know, I could totally, like, even season it up like taco meat and put some of my Taco Bell hot sauce on there. You know what I'm saying? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Sounds good. But stuff like that, I don't really like to prep to take to work right now because, I mean, we have a kitchen. We have a full kitchen at work. We even have an oven. But I just don't like to take the time to go in there and, like, heat up a baked potato and heat up meat and stuff like that. I don't know. I just like to grab my lunch out of the refrigerator and go to my desk and it's ready to go. Now, I do take my pizza on Fridays, but it takes 1 minute to heat that pizza up. And if you cook it for more than 1 minute in the microwave, it's probably going to burn it. So it is a real easy, and it's just a little treat for myself on Fridays. But I don't want to overdo it on the pizzas when I'm not working because, I mean, I can easily make a pizza every day, but I like those kind of as my little weekend lunches and treats, you know, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, Saturday, I really like the turkey burgers, and I may do turkey burgers too for my lunches some, because I'll be there to be able to, you know, warm it up in the skillet and do the wrap and everything. I will not eat the sweet potatoes or sweet potato fries with it during the week like I do on the weekends. Like, I consider that like a splurge. It's not something that I want to eat every day. Well, it is something I want to eat every day. I feel like it's something I don't need to eat every day. Let's clarify that. But you could, you know, easily. So, certain things I just see as treats, even though it still fits within my plan. So, that way I just don't go overboard on it. Plus, those Alexia sweet potato fries, they are not the cheapest things in the world. And sometimes it's hard to find those at the store. Publix, I think, is the only place here in town that we can find them. And occasionally they will have them on their app, buy one, get one free. Man, I love a buy one, get one free on those. Then I'll go get like 4 bags of them. Oh, another meal that I used to like, and I think Felicia Keithley is the one that started this meal, is those blackened chicken tenders with the cottage cheese and then the shredded cheddar cheese. Yeah, to me that was a good meal as well. It's a little weird, like the first time or two you eat it, but the cottage cheese is a nice little cooling effect against those hot chicken tenders. But I am here at work. I love y'all. Thank y'all who are still watching at this point. We are halfway through the week. And I will see y'all at lunchtime. Alrighty, everyone, it is lunchtime. I have my usual sandwich, fruit, yogurt dip, fresh grape Crystal Light. Definitely needed. I'm getting kind of headachy today. I think I'm going to have to take something. And I'm editing the grocery haul video. But yeah, it's end of the month. It's time for my Aimovig shot. So I'm trying to get that refilled so that I can get my shot in me and be good to go. But gonna eat, edit, and I will check in with y'all later. Hello, everybody. Nico and I are here to say hi. I got you before you bumped my arm. We are getting ready to heat up our Mexican meatloaf with sweet potatoes and veggies tonight. Man, I am tired. I have been super tired and sleepy. I think I said that this morning, and today I'm super headachy. So I know it's time for... There's Nico. So I know it's time for my shot for sure. So I called in my prescription at Walgreens. Of course, they never have it in stock. So they're like, call back tomorrow after 11 and see if it's in on our trucks, which is fine. I actually prefer to take it like on the last day of the month or the first of the month. So I really want to like hold out and take it on Sunday if I can. We shall see. But I also don't like to have a headache at all because I dealt with it for so many years. And now that I've been headache free for the most part, whenever I get them, they're annoying. It's not a migraine or anything. It's just an annoying kind of headache. And it could just be work and stress and just lack of sleep. You know, I feel like if I could lay down and sleep for like 20 hours, I think I could, to be honest. So yeah, December the 9th cannot get here fast enough. That is what I am looking forward to. Well, really, I guess I'm probably looking more forward to the baby being here than quitting my job. But, Nico, oh my God. Let me just put it on you? He just wants me to pet him. There's a good boy. There's a pretty boy. That's a pretty boy. Yes, I'm going to keep petting you with this hand. Yeah, my food just heated up. I'm not going to replate it or anything today. We're just going to eat it out of the tray. Let me get it ready and show it to you so that I can relax a little bit and finish editing. I'm putting out so many videos this week. I hope that it's not too many. I hope that you like them. I just kind of got caught up last weekend on filming some stuff that I hadn't filmed yet, and yeah, I just wanted to try to go ahead and get them out this week, and hopefully, you know, once I'm through working, then more videos will be my normal thing. You ready, Nico, for me to get my food out? He really is the sweetest little cat, y'all. I know a lot of y'all want him to have his own YouTube channel. We'll see. I think for a cat to have their own YouTube channel, you'd literally like have to follow them around all the time to capture their little hilarious things that they do. Because lots of times, probably 20 hours out of the day, I think they sleep. But Nico is pretty funny when I'm on the phone or on the camera. And one of my friends commented it's because I've had him on camera since we got him as a kitten. He doesn't know anything else but being on camera. So that's why he comes running every time that... Oh, that light is horrible. That's why he comes running every time I pick up the phone or the camera and start talking. He thinks it's his time to shine. But let me get my food out and I'll show it to you. Alrighty, here is my dinner. My Mexican meatloaf with my sweet potatoes and veggies and some no sugar added ketchup and a fresh grape Crystal Light because I need it. I need a little bit more caffeine today. But I'm going to go in here, eat, edit, do all the things, and watch a little TV. So I will chat with y'all later. Good morning, guys, and happy Thursday. I'm literally getting ready to walk out the door, but I just wanted to jump on here and say hey instead of having to say hey once I'm in my office. I am running late. It is 7:49, so I need to go. I have all of my stuff together almost. I've got to like get my breakfast lid and stuff on so that I can carry that in the car. But anywho, I will talk to y'all at lunchtime, and of course tomorrow is Friday and we'll finish up with another long car chat and wrap up the week. So these weeks are just ticking on by. Can't wait till December the 9th. Talk to you later. Alrighty, guys, it is lunchtime. This will be my last sandwich for the week. Tomorrow, y'all will get to see a pizza. Woohoo! And I need to start editing my meal prep video. However, the video that's going up tonight, I realize that I have not made my thumbnail yet for my Saturday vlog. And so I need to like snap some pictures. There you can see me and Charlie in the car. I'm always the driver, y'all. That's one of my most asked questions. It's because I don't like Charlie's driving. I'm going to eat and make this thumbnail and then hopefully get started working on my meal prep video. So I will check in with y'all later. Hello, everybody. It is Thursday evening. Charlie and I are heating up our dinner. And then I have to make my pizza for lunch tomorrow, but I probably will make it after I eat. It takes our oven forever to preheat, so I'm going to go ahead and eat, and then I'll put my pizza in and get to editing the meal prep video. But overall, work was work today. How was yours, Charlie?
It's okay, I guess.
It's okay. They all got in trouble for not wearing the appropriate shoes at his job. He just got through telling me. It has to be 100% leather, even the tongue of the shoe. So if you have like a leather tennis shoe, the tongue has to be leather as well. Not sure what kind of shoes he can get, but obviously, even though I'm trying to cut back on shopping, we're going to have to go shopping this weekend. But just to get him some shoes. But I'm going to make him Google it and try to see if he can find some. And it's hard for him to find shoes that does not hurt his feet as well. That's a big problem. So, yeah. Charlie has to get 100% leather shoes or boots. They don't have to be steel toe or anything though, do they?
No.
I don't know what the deal is with the leather. But yeah, every piece of it has to be, do the shoe strings have to be leather? Anyway. I'm glad I'm leaving the corporate world and I don't have to follow anybody's rules but mine.
If I didn't care about my job, I'd put on some of those moccasins and just come in and say these are 100% leather.
Anyway, So tonight we have our last night of the new meal that we tried, which is the Chipotle seasoned chicken that I didn't use the Chipotle seasoning for. I used ancho chili powder and paprika with rice and black beans. What do you think about this meal? We'll go ahead and do a meal prep. It actually is really good. It's definitely a keeper. I like it. I actually like the black beans. I never eat the black beans plain like that with just seasoning and stuff. A lot of people always ask me, why do you drain and rinse your black beans? Well, because I don't like all of that gunky stuff that's in there. I don't want to put that in like my taco soups, or I don't want to have that in my taco bowls and stuff like that. But this is good as a side with this chicken and rice. I think it's perfect. And then we can go ahead and talk about, what was our other meal? Oh, the Mexican meatloaf. Y'all know we love that one. I love that one because it's got sweet potatoes with it, you know, as a side. But I also just love the Mexican meatloaf itself. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, our battery's flashing. And then we didn't make a special dessert. I just had cookies this week. So I'm going to flip you around here and show you my food before my battery dies. All right, here is the chicken and rice and beans. I'm making a shadow on it, but it is really good. It almost tastes like jambalaya or something to me. I don't know, but highly recommend it. And it was a pretty easy recipe to make as well. Just the 3 chicken breasts kind of pounded flat, and then Charlie just cut it up after I cooked it. And then we just mixed it in with the rice. It's got rotel and everything in there. Y'all know we love the spicy foods. Battery is going to die any second. I'm going to go in here and eat, and I will chat with y'all later. Hey guys, I'm back one more time just to show you my chocolate cookies. Charlie brought them to me. I'm sitting here editing, and pizza just got pulled out of the oven, so it is cooling. I'm going to have my cookies, and I will chat with y'all in the morning for our last little car chat. So see you then. Love you guys. Good morning, guys, and happy Friday. How are y'all doing today, my beautiful gems and handsome gems, of course? I just left the house. It is 7:52. Well, really, my watch says 7:55. My clock in the car is slow. I need to fix that. I'm gonna be late today, like at least 10 minutes, but I've been like one of the first ones there every day this week, so I feel kind of happy about that. I haven't been too late, so we shall see. It's another rainy day here in Tennessee. It was really pouring down rain yesterday when I got to work, and of course I have my new Louis Vuitton bag with me. And so it got a little wet whenever I went in, which I kind of freaked out. And I had some paper towels because I always bring some to eat my breakfast with. So I, like, before I did anything, like wiped my purse down really good. And then when I left last night, it literally started to thunderstorm 5 minutes before I walked out the door. So I had like a rain jacket. So I put my purse on, put my rain jacket on, over it, forced it to zip, and kind of shoved it up in there. I looked ridiculous. I looked like I was trying to steal something, I'm sure, because then I put my hood on my head and like walked out the door. But I actually debated on whether or not to even bring the bag today, because it's not like I need that much stuff out of it, and I just didn't have time to fool with it. So I have it with me. I'm going to try to protect her. We shall see how that goes once I get to work. Hopefully it won't be pouring down rain like it was yesterday. And I was on the phone, and so it was just super difficult for me to try to even think what I needed to do to protect my purse. But zipping it up in my rain jacket last night worked really well. So I think it's supposed to rain all weekend. I'm not sure about on Halloween. We will be getting Athena tonight and have her most of the day tomorrow. We're going to get up in the morning and we're going to go to my hometown. We're actually going to go see my mom and let her give Athena, and I guess my sister's going to be there too. Maybe. I think she was going to ask her if she wanted to come over. And they've got Athena some Halloween stuff, and yeah, so we're going to do that. We'll probably get up early in the morning. I'll probably get started early, let's put it that way. We'll see how much vlogging we get to do, because it's like a 30 to 45 minute drive, I guess, to my mom's house from here, like from my house. So it's not too bad. So we are going to try to be there around 11, And we probably will have to leave like right around 12 because we'll have to go somewhere and feed Athena some lunch. She will be hungry. We will be hungry too. That is the plan for tomorrow. And then after that, we'll come back home and take a nap. So probably won't be a whole lot to vlog like during the day. I will have my grocery order, which I am picking up tonight, but I do always like to include that in my Saturday vlog, even if I pick it up on Friday night, just because it's always been something that I usually do on Saturday. So I still will include it. I'm not going to include it in the weekly vlog, but I went ahead and placed my order yesterday, so we've got like a 6 to 7 p.m. pickup time tonight, so we will go ahead and record that and have our groceries done and put away, and then I don't have to worry about that on Saturday. It's extremely difficult with the grocery pickup and filming it if I need to get out of the house by a certain time, because sometimes, you know, Kroger might be behind and the order may not be ready or whatever, you know. So, and then we have to unload, we have to set up, we have to film, yada yada yada. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get it Friday night, and then that way it's done and we don't have to worry about it on Saturday. So hopefully they have all my stuff. I'm actually gonna make some shrimp next week. So I never do like seafood very much, but I wanted an Asian meal and I wanted something different than like the egg roll in a bowl or the kung pao chicken, because I know I've done the kung pao chicken a lot, which that's what I almost wanted to go with. But I also wanted a new recipe, and I was looking for something in the Instant Pot. So I have a new Instant Pot recipe to try tomorrow. Y'all know that still makes me a little nervous. I think I've done, what, 2 recipes? They've both turned out perfect, so we shall see. Charlie's all excited. Charlie loves it, like if we do any kind of shrimp or anything. Sorry, Roy. Now, Roy does not like seafood, so he will not like this recipe, but I'm sure you could substitute chicken or beef or something. It's kind of like shrimp and broccoli, so you could do like beef and broccoli, I'm sure. So, kind of excited about trying my new meals on Sunday. And I'll go over all my meal plan whenever I do my grocery haul. And then, of course, I go over it again the day that I make the meals. But, yep, it is Friday. I'm super pumped about that. It has been a long week. I don't know what it is this week, but y'all, I have been so tired. I'm sure y'all are saying because you don't get enough sleep. And I know that, okay? I know that I am, like, extremely sleep deprived. Like, I literally feel like I could sleep for 24 hours. And that's one reason that I have made the decision to leave my job, is kind of for my mental health and just my overall quality of life, I guess. The older I get, the more important that is to me. Yeah, it's more about quality of life at this point, and I honestly feel like I'm so mentally, emotionally, and even physically exhausted every day that it's gotten to the point now to where it's hard for me to function on a normal basis, which I know may sound stupid, and I know that I don't have to get up at 3:30 in the morning and work out, but I do have to get up at 3:30 in the morning and work out if I want to do it before I go to work. So, and that is something that I do put on myself, but my body is so used to that at this point. Like I've said before, even on the couple of days that like I've decided to sleep if I feel super tired. Which the weird thing is I haven't felt really tired in the mornings whenever I get up. It's been in the evenings after the day. And I don't know if like maybe I'm a little anxious at work since I turned my notice in, or if I got myself kind of wound up last week and then this week it's kind of hitting me, because it seems like after the work day is when I've been like super exhausted. So just more so than normal. So we shall see. But ooh, December 9th cannot come fast enough. I'm telling you. I am holding my breath waiting. Well, not holding my breath, but you know what I'm saying. So, somebody messaged me on Instagram and asked me to do a video over the new plans, or plan, I guess, for WW, which I don't mind doing that. And I saw that Sophia Marie D, she's already put up a video. She did some research. And I guess went through the Australia app or whatever and kind of answered the questions to kind of see what it was, to kind of get the details. And I'm just going to wait before I talk a whole lot about it until I get a chance to look at it and decipher it for myself, because I don't want to guess. Do you know what I'm saying? And give any false information. And that's just because I'm not a WW expert. I mean, I'm just like y'all. I'm just doing WW along on the app and get the information just like y'all do. I don't have any inside scoop or have anything, any kind of affiliation with WW. So with that being said, you know, once we get it, which I guess is what, November 7th, 8th, something like that, I will take my quiz. From what I understand, you have to take a quiz, and certain foods will be 0 points for yourself, specific to your needs and specific to your likes and wants and stuff like that. So that could be kind of interesting. And overall, I would say, honestly, I wouldn't stress about it too much if I was y'all, because I personally am not going to change the way I eat just because my points calculation may change, if that makes sense. I'm still going to fix my 2 dinners. You know, I'm still going to eat my pizzas. I'm still going to eat my, because for one thing, it works. I mean, regardless of whatever the new Weight Watchers program is. Now, maybe I cut back on some 0 point foods and stuff that I eat, which would cut back on my calories, and maybe I can reach that little goal that I have set in my head. But again, if I stay the exact same weight that I am right now, I am perfectly happy with that and happy to maintain. And y'all saw, I eat a lot of food. I ate 1,900 and something calories that day that I tracked my food all day. And I like to be able to consume as much food as possible and still maintain and maybe just slightly lose a little bit. I never, ever, 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 ever want to cut my calories back down super low again. Probably like 1,600 calories. Like if I really, say, wanted to dig my heels in and diet, I think 1,600 calories will probably be about as low as I would go, and I'm afraid I would be hungry on that. So I just feel like that messes up your metabolism. I just feel better eating more and working out, and overall I am just much more satiated, I guess. So regardless of however the personal points fall out, it's not necessarily going to change the way that I eat, I don't think, you know. So and if I hate it, then I'll switch over to iTrack Bites and just do the Better Balance plan, which is the equivalent of the blue plan. And or I will just simply go to tracking calories and macros. But regardless of whatever type of diet you're on, whichever plan you're on, you can always still benefit from, you know, the meals and stuff that I prep, the recipes that I use. Almost all of them have points calculated on them, like the ones that I link, you know, the new recipes that I look for every week. A lot of them have points, a lot of them have macros, calories, you name it, broken down on there. Again, I still think it's better to double check and plug in for yourself, because your ingredients may be different than the ingredients that the author of that recipe used. And even things that I use, you know, always just double check. But overall, I'm not going to stress about the new plans. I mean, I'm just going to pray that it works out and I can still just keep doing what I'm doing. So, but I will kind of talk about the plans and my thought on it and kind of the way that I see it after I have a little bit of time to look at it. I'm not going to be one to like jump the gun and start making assumptions and tell y'all stuff that may or may not be true. So, I just don't like doing that because I'm not an expert. So, also I like for everybody to be able to form their own opinions, not just based off my opinion. Like I said, a lot of things are just my opinion purely, and yeah, I just don't want to make a lot of speculations when I haven't really even seen this stuff. I haven't taken the little quiz or whatever it's called. So anywho, I'm almost to work. It is Friday, and it is also, well, this is the last Friday in October. So for my secret emojis, we're going to leave 2 today. We're going to have a pumpkin and a ghost. So I want a pumpkin and a ghost. And leave them right here, or well, I'm going to leave them right here. You leave them in the comments, and also hashtag Jennifer's Gems. If you are a real one and you make it this far, I know that you are, so that's what I want. Even though this video will come out, what, November 2nd or something like that, but technically today, it's today the 29th? Yeah, because Sunday is the 31st. So we're going to do a cute pumpkin, a cute little ghost, or it can be a scary ghost if you have one, and hashtag Jennifer's Gems. And I will see y'all at lunchtime. I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I am pulling in the parking lot, and I'm going to have to like strap up my purse, put on my rain jacket, gather up all my stuff, and try to get in the door without getting completely drenched. Honestly, I would rather get drenched and just like wrap my purse up in my jacket, but I really don't want my hair to be wet all day, so we shall see. But see you at lunch. It's Pizza Friday. Alrighty, it is lunchtime. I have my pizza here. It kind of like slid over in the car, so it was kind of messed up looking today, but I'm sure it is still going to taste as good as usual. And of course, I have my fruit yogurt dip, a fresh grape Crystal Light. And of course, we are getting ready to edit the meal prep video, which I have not gotten very far on yet. So hopefully I can focus and get some work done at lunch. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will chat with y'all tonight to close out this weekly vlog. Alright guys, I am just coming on here to close out this weekly vlog. It is probably after 7. Yeah, it is right at 7 o'clock now. I've been home for a little while. We did the grocery haul, got all of that filmed and everything, and so I'm just now heating up my dinner. And I just wanted to say thank you to all of Jennifer's Gems that make it all the way to the end. I love you guys. And I think that we reviewed the meals and stuff last night. Charlie's already in there eating. I almost forgot to close this out. I'm heating up my last Mexican meatloaf and sweet potatoes and veggies. So that will be the end of that. And yeah, here comes somebody to say hello. Here comes Mr. Nico. He has to get on here when he hears Mommy talking to the camera. Yeah. I have a sticker on my hand too. I didn't remember, but it's Buzz Lightyear, Woody, and Jessie, if you can't see that. So yeah, see, we're just chilling. We're gonna relax a little bit, play a little bit. But anywho, I hope that y'all enjoyed the video, and yeah, leave me some comments, like, all of that stuff. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see y'all in the next one. Love you guys. Mwah.